President Trump and the First Lady boarded Air Force One heading back to Washington, D.C. after visiting Kerrville. The President and First Lady toured some of the flood-damaged areas before participating in a roundtable with local, state, and federal officials. KENS 5's Zach Briggs was there for the discussion and has more on the President's visit. Zach, what did you learn?
Well, President Trump witnessed massive levels of destruction along his journey in the Hill Country alongside his wife, Melania Trump. And along the journey, they met with various families, including those directly impacted, those who lost loved ones in the tragedy. And then everything happened here with the Emergency Operations Center and the roundtable discussion. That's where numerous lawmakers were present. Trump and First Lady Melania Trump expressed their condolences to everyone impacted by the floods that ripped through communities just a week ago. The president also praising the nationwide search and recovery efforts that involved resources deployed from 19 states. State officials say there have been more than 12,300 volunteers working around the clock, as more than 100 people are still unaccounted for. Trump stressed how the federal government is committed to doing whatever is necessary to help the state of Texas during this time, be it through funding or boots on the ground. He also emphasized how vital it is for the state to look into improving the early detection warning systems.
We're also taking historic action to ensure that such a nightmare never happens again. We're going to look and see how can a thing like this, they could say it's a 100-year, somebody said it's a 500-year event. It doesn't, we're not going to let a thing like this happen again where it can wreak this kind of devastation.
And Senators John Cornyn and Ted Cruz were along the long list of congressional lawmakers here for this roundtable discussion in Kerrville. And we also had appearances by Dr. Phil and DHS Secretary Kristi Noem, who has been in the Hill Country before. Now, looking ahead to the future, Governor Greg Abbott did call for a special legislative session, and at the top of the priority list is to address this historic flooding. Now we're live in Kerrville. Zach Briggs, KENS 5.